So here we are. This is the meter in the front walkway by the curb. And it's an analog meter, which is good for home inspectors. You see this little red sprocket right in there? That's a flow indicator. Some people call it a cheater wheel or a cheater paddle. Call it what you will. But it's very sensitive. If that guy's turning, then water's moving. Fresh potable water. That's the freshwater leak indicator. So according to this inspection, we've passed the test. This is not leaking at the time. If that's moving, then go look for your leak. Go look for your leak. If it's someplace that you can't see, then it's someplace you can't see. What we're looking for, a couple things we're looking for in this video, as I like to find the main water shutoff valve. I cannot find it. I've been rooting around inside of these bushes. So if it's someplace that we can, and I have been, and you know, barring that you can't find the main water shutoff valve, that means that you might be going to the meter to turn the water off to the house. Now the downside of that is it takes a special key. Remember, parallel is on, perpendicular is off, but that doesn't belong to you. That belongs to the municipality. You don't really have, how shall I say, permission to do that. Another thing that we like to look for is the water pressure to the house, and we can do that. A little hole around the stucco needs to be sealed. So we'll just turn this thing on here a little bit. We're looking for between 40 and 80 psi. The valve stem's leaking, so we'll just leaky valve stem. It looks like we got about 55 psi. That's pretty good. Now I'm gonna leave that on for a little bit. I'll get a still image of it for one reason, and two, it's supposed to wait a few minutes. It's not supposed to just turn it on and get the pressure. Alright, another thing that we're looking for is sewer cleanouts. I haven't found any sewer cleanouts, so I don't know what that's about. Might show up later in the report, which would be sooner than you see this video. But so far I haven't seen a main water shutoff valve. I haven't seen a main sewer cleanout. Okay, now on the lawn sprinkler system, we've got a, I saw that we've got a weather sensor on the eave of the east side of the garage. But you see how close this head is? Okay, it's supposed to be 4 inches from any flat work and 4 inches from any building. This one was too close. Somebody, I guess, decided that wasn't a good idea. You know, is that 4 inches from the building right there? I don't think it is. So some of our sprinkler heads are too close to the structure. I do not know whether this is the check valve for this lawn sprinkler system or the lawn sprinkler system next door. I'm seeing 2 meters, and I'm seeing 1 check valve. It doesn't have a main shutoff valve, so I don't know which way the water's coming from. It has isolation valves, and the valves are kind of dirty. And that box should be lined with gravel. Okay, but I don't even know if, honestly, I don't even know if that's your box. This box, I don't know if this is the box that goes to this property. I've been rooting around in these bushes. I've been looking for our box, you know. So maybe that's your box and the neighbor doesn't have one. Maybe you don't have a box. Maybe it's one sprinkler system for, I haven't run the sprinkler system yet. Could be one sprinkler system for both sides of the property. If that's the case, then it's your water. It's this water that's going to go to it. So what did we learn? We learned that we do not have a water leak. We learned that we can't find a water shutoff valve. We learned that we got 55 psi. Let's write that down here for a minute. 55 psi. That's my method. We learned that our sprinkler heads are too close to the flatwork and too close to the walls. We've learned that we don't know if this is our check valve for the lawn sprinkler system. It doesn't have a main shutoff valve for it, only the isolation valves. When this home was built, again, it wasn't required, but you know, it's a thing. It's a thing. So I don't know how many. Now see, this is the neighbor's bib faucet right here. So how does that work? That's where I found the turtle.